Oh, it's checking the connection. Oh, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. All right, I see IG is telling the followers that we have started. We are late on a Sunday. You know, we normally start about 3 o'clock on a Sunday, but actually this is perfect because I believe this Sunday, well, Sundays around this time, it will become our normal time, especially as the world opens up. Hey, everybody checking in. All right, I'm trying to wait. Well, my phone don't know me. I'm sitting here trying to wave at y'all and it's being real suspect. Hi, everybody. All right, so we just waiting for Dex to pop on. Just waiting for the guy to come. How's everybody doing this Sunday? All right, let me bring them on. And we just waiting for our guy. Waiting for our guy. Oh, now he maxed and Quill out today. You okay?
Yeah, my setup is different, and I'm not crazy about it.
Well, you gonna make some changes?
Maybe.
Hi, y'all. Y'all come on in. Have a seat. Hi, Auntie. Auntie Kia.
Uh,
You want to switch it up, please?
no, go ahead, go ahead. I'll figure it out.
No, yeah, figure out. I'm gonna go grab my water from over here. So do what you got to do. Oh, you trying to get your filter? Oh, you trying to get the lighting right? Oh, you trying to get the filter? You still gonna be ugly? It don't matter what filter you use. Ugly is ugly.
It's like very close to me. My setup today is very close, and I was gonna move it.
Hi, Ron Divas, baby. How you doing? No. What? You can't push it back? We
No,
want to get you right, Dex.
it's fine. I'll be fine.
All right, let me just grab my water, guys.
You was worrying about what I was. Grab the water.
Don't start. Don't start. Okay? Because you want to have a little job on Sundays. That's why we late. But you know what? I'm not mad because I was able to get a little hike in this morning. So I can't hear you now.
Can't hear me at all.
Now you go. You were talking, but it was nothing coming out. Javon, say something.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I didn't. No, I said I saw the hikes, the pictures, and that's really cool. I think my Sundays are about to free up very soon, so I might be doing hikes and stuff too.
It'll print very soon, sooner
Yeah.
than some may think. I said sooner than some may think.
Way sooner than some may think. Absolutely.
Well, that's okay. We do what we got to do. Hey, Megxit and Quills just joining us, babe. You see Dex is Megxit. He repping hardcore. Hey, Javon. Dr. Map Inc. joined. Just wanted to say hi. Megxit and Quill gear got the mug together.
In the comments, I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Do what you got to do. Okay. Somebody asked where Mrs. DMB1 said, where do you all hike? So today I went to the Wissahickon Trail up off of Lincoln Drive. You know, if you're from the area, you know where it is. But really, I'm just getting into all different places. The first hike to kick off my hiking season, it was at where? Ridley Creek State Park, and I really love that place too. So right now, this good season is going to be dedicated to finding different trails around the area. There's actually one about maybe I think 2 hours outside of the city that I really want to walk that one. It looks absolutely beautiful, waterfalls and every damn thing. So I got to get that together. All right, Dex, I see you. I'll bring you back on. And then I see Javon is on here. Javon Pearson. He'll be Javon, I see you. It's just some herbal tea. Peppermint.
A couple months ago, October I think it was, I went on a hike and it was incredible. It was about 2 hours away, but like I really
Mhm. Yeah, yours was in Jersey, right?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine now. Perfect.
Weird. Like something just came up that's I gotta check my passwords. I think somebody's using. It said Apple is using your Apple ID for FaceTime, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, what's happening here?
What FaceTime, sweetie?
Well, it basically saying that like your Apple ID is being used for more than one thing at a time, which could be nothing. Could mean somebody has my password and they're looking through my stuff. One or the other.
You know, the Russians were and my IG a couple of weeks ago, so that was fun.
They say you don't drink a herbal tea. So how's your weekend been?
My weekend was really, really good. It was a good, solid, family-filled weekend. It really kind of did. I started off real black, real, just you got shit going on that I was supposed to get up and go to a training class on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
No. Why? Like
on Saturday, huh?
You were busy?
Well, no, I was busy in the bed. That's what was happening because I'm not used to getting up that early on a Saturday.
Yeah.
So I didn't set my alarm clock. So the class started at 9. They were like, well, if you're going to be more than 10 minutes late, you got to reschedule. It was 8:40. It was 8:48. So the girl was like, she said, so are you going to be late? You still coming? I said, I'm in the bed. No. And I got to get to South Philly. It's not going to happen. Not today. So I'll be rescheduling. But other than that, I had lunch with my brother yesterday, hung out with my dad. And today, me and Tam got together, went on a hike, the family met us up there. So it was just it was a great, great quality weekend.
That's good.
How about yours?
I actually was about to say, when you said you missed your thing on Saturday, I was going to say, oh, guys, I saw you Friday but I didn't see you Friday. But I went back to the office and I felt like your energy and your presence was there. Also, I sat in your chair, so you felt like you were there on Friday.
Oh, you missed all of us together? You sat in each of our chairs?
No, they took my chair. I don't have a chair anymore. So like,
took a chair.
Oh, it just wasn't there. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I don't have a chair. But this weekend was actually really good. I've gone into that whole being back into the world type of situation. I went to dinner 2 nights in a row, and I'm like, this is really expensive. Also, yesterday, like unexpectedly, well, I knew my one friend was coming to get measured for his suits for my wedding, but our other friend was going to text me to be like, oh, what are you up to today? And I told him, and the three of us know each other from high school. And it was over The Wood.
Yes, I love The Wood. That's one of the ones. Come on.
That movie, yesterday felt like that movie. Like me and the two guys from high school getting like fitted for suits for a wedding. Like, and I was just like, this is really cool. And then they're both new father. Well, one's a new father. One is his youngest is I think 2.
Okay.
So, talking about like fatherhood and stuff. And it was just like such a moment for me yesterday, just being around them and being in that energy. And it was great.
That's so sweet. So you about to get your family life started? Come on, Dex.
Well, I told them, I was like, when you have your second one, you have your third one, let's try to plan it around the same time so that our kids can kind of know each other.
That's a good idea.
I'm not doing it now to catch up with y'all. Y'all got to wait and catch up with me.
No, they're not going to do that. Well, listen, if all your friends have kids before you, like most of my friends have had, you got babysitters.
I mean, it's a group of us guys from high school, 4 total. All 3 of them have kids. I'm the only one without a child.
Well, that's good.
And it didn't click to me until yesterday. I'm like, oh, wow.
It's funny that you mentioned The Wood because I was thinking about your wedding, like coming up and the people that you have coming. I feel like this is going to be a real best Manny type situation. Hopefully no fights.
Wait, what do you mean best Manny?
Oh, happy birthday, Javon Pearson's daughter. She just turned 21 on Saturday. So he said, don't rush it, the babies. Give it some time. Sorry, what did you just ask me?
Oh, Best Manny, like the movie Best Man.
Yes, the movie The Best Man, because it reminded me because it was like basically all of the college friends. And I feel like you have a lot of your college friends and family that's going to be there.
Yeah.
All right. Should I look for any best man messiness besides the sleeping with each other? Whose wife is going to
But honestly, I really don't have issues like that. Like I don't have any at all. But I will say though, my best man in my wedding, he's in another wedding today, and he posted pictures in the suit and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, you're gonna be wearing jeans at the wedding because you're not gonna outdress me. It's not gonna happen. Like you're not.
So what you think we all supposed to walk up in Kanye's new line?
Yeah, now I see why people be like, don't let people wear white to the wedding, and don't let people do this and that and the third to the wedding, because like these people will outshine you. They definitely will. Like you gotta. I totally see why girls put the other girls in ugly dresses and stuff like that. I see it. I get it now. I totally get it now.
Wait, why does Javon? And Javon is hell bent on crashing your damn wedding. We were live I guess it was Friday. We were live, and he was like, and I was like, Dex did come on, but I know you were doing wedding stuff all this weekend, so I didn't want to bother you too much. But he was like, I know where the wedding is. I'm just gonna show up. I said, well, it's a resort, and I guess it's a free country in Mexico. Show up.
It's in Mexico. You come. Like, what am I supposed to say? No.
Exactly.
You might not have nowhere to sit, but you go.
Listen, you can sit on the other side and look. Yeah, listen, it's an all-inclusive resort, so you ain't gonna go hungry. You just can't eat here. You better go to that bar.
Guys' live from what I saw on Friday was very funny. Like when he was quoting the Bible scriptures, hilarious.
I said, Javon gonna have me going straight to hell with gasoline draws.
He's going with you though. He knew all the scriptures.
At the rate his black ass going, he'll get there before me. Javon, save me a seat. I'm just playing. But you guys, Javon Pearson is going to be starting his own daily podcast for an hour, and that's what he was on IG for on Friday, trying to, make sure the setup was correct. So I said, let us know, and y'all make sure you follow Javon Pearson, because when he gets this show together, it is going to be hilarious. Honestly, he is one of the best comedians that I've ever seen. And I thought that before I knew him in person. So he's so damn talented. So happy to see him hitting these internet streets with his show, because that perspective is needed. Okay, everybody. So it's been 429 days since Breonna Taylor was murdered. Everything is with the cases with her, George Floyd, Dante Wright. We're still waiting on updated information with that, but we always start the show as a little tribute to keep these names alive, and Black lives will always matter. First, happy birthday, Janet Jackson, 55.
Her birthday's today. I got a picture with a Janet Jackson shirt I'm going to post. I've been looking for a reason to post that picture again now.
I feel you. Yes, get your Rhythm Nation t-shirt together. Yes, the Queen is 55 years old today. So, and gosh, she doesn't look like it at all.
I don't know why I thought she was older than that. Not because of how she looks, just because like Janet Jackson has been around forever.
So, okay, Hollywood. So the Hollywood age is 55. Janet, I might say the real age, she might be 57.
I feel like that makes more sense.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, and it's Ralph Transvant's birthday is today. Oh, my Aunt Chrissy's birthday is today. Ralph Transvant. Ralph Transvant.
No. I'm thinking, do I know anybody whose birthday is today? Because I feel like it's everybody's birthday, and I'm missing out. Like,
it was my girlfriend Sherelle's birthday a couple of days ago. Happy birthday, Sherelle. Yeah. So there's that. 55. She is now. Ron Divas, is that a real 55? Is Janet a solid 50? Well, she might be, because you know what? She might be 55, Dex. We've known Janet since she was a baby, and she's grown up in the entertainment industry.
Like I've known who she was forever, and then when I was born, I saw pictures of her when she was younger, and it's just, I don't know, it's just like weird to think that she, because 55 to me is very young, and to think that Janet Jackson is still young, like J-Lo is like 52, and I just wouldn't think Janet Jackson are the same in the same age group. Like they could have went to high school together. That's weird.
Yeah, it's so funny how, like, as you see stuff like that, you're like, damn, you were in the same age bracket as this person. But I guess it depends on the era that they came out and when, like, the pinnacle of their success was or is. So it's funny that you're right. They make a great point. They are the same, like, pretty much the same age.
And then I know people disagree. Me and you always go back and forth about this one too, but Christina Milian and Beyonce are the same exact age. And I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't see those two being in high school together. Like I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it fits.
Are we sure they were?
Well, I think no, but based on what we're told, they're the same exact age.
How old is Christina Milian?
However old Beyonce is. How old she saying she is now?
45?
No.
That's no shade. We're not going to do this. Beyonce is okay, I'll be nice, 42.
No, I don't even think Beyonce's 40 yet.
Well, that's a motherfucking lie. Because I'm rolling into 38 this goddamn year. Beyonce, me and her are not the same age.
I know. Actually, I think you're older than Beyonce. I'm pretty.
Now that's a guy. Now you lying.
I'm pretty sure that you. I'm positive that Beyonce is like 35 or something like that. Like
she is not. Now you sound like my dad. Yesterday I was with him. He said, "How old are you?" Because he was like, "Oh, you got." He was like, "All right, I see some of your grades coming through." I said, "Some." It's just that the dye kind of wore off some. They all there. He was like, I said, "Dad, I'll be 38 this year." He said, "What?" I said,
"Oh, so
you're 35."
So you're a year younger than Beyonce.
2.
You said
Beyonce, she should be 40 this year. I'll be 38 this year.
What do you mean she should be 40 this year?
You know what I mean. According to her, she's 40. She'll be 40 this year. But we all know what it really is. Hey, 42, what's up, girl?
They said no, but 45. I think I can't say
Dollar Boss Lady. And Daisy Henry said Beyonce is lying. I swear she's 40. If you ask me, the girl is 45 years old.
Or at least 43. I'd give her 43.
Yeah, I can do that.
It's just weird thinking that Beyonce, Christina Milian, and Porsha Williams are the same age. Like Christina and Porsha, I feel like I see it. Beyonce and Porsha Williams are the same age. It just doesn't, I don't know.
Well, when in Rome. All right, I'm sorry. Look, this is why I see you as one of my brothers, because Randy, he would have got that right away. So.
No,
I'm sorry. Oh, huh?
I get it. Like when that's what you do. Do as the Romans do. If you want to lie.
Yes. Get it. Go ahead, Dex. Okay, so Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. New entries this year, 2021. Tina Turner, Jay-Z, LL Cool J, and the Foo Fighters. And what's funny about the Foo Fighters is that the lead frontman, Dave Grohl, this will be his second induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Because he was,
Is the first one him by himself?
No, the first one is with Nirvana, because he was the guitarist for Nirvana. Then, unfortunately, when his name just got
Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, Kurt Cobain. He died. Nirvana, unfortunately, was over after that. But Dave Grohl came back and started the Foo Fighters. And to be quite honest, the Foo Fighters is one of the best bands ever. Like
Ron Diva said they're still trying to get New Edition in there. I mean, I love New Edition, but I feel like their time may have I feel like there was a big buzz about them maybe like a year or two ago, and I feel like that was the time. I feel like their buzz is kind of gone right now.
I feel like with New Edition to be a bit more not relevant, because I feel like for us they'll always be relevant, but like I don't want to say household names, but on the bigger scale, I think hopefully in the next couple of years, if they can get like another tour together, but I don't see the way it's looking, I don't think that's going to happen. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I hope it would be nice if they did get at least nominated.
But I love seeing Black people obviously get nominated and put into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But I really, really, really love seeing rappers get put in there, because I just feel like rappers don't always get their just due when it comes to like prestige.
Exactly. You know, some people are like, but it's rock and roll. Well, shut the hell up, because who started rock and roll? Basically, we can put whoever the fuck we want to put in there. Stop hating. Wait, so he said no, but they deserve to be in Bobby Brown too. I would definitely, you know what? I would, not Peaches and Herb.
Maybe they were feeling sympathetic at that point.
Peaches and Herb?
Yeah, to put them in there, they might have felt sympathetic and said, "Let's throw them."
Well, you know, Peaches and Herb, they had some hits. They pin game. They was a little writing machine, okay? The fact that we are still talking about New Edition, they deserve to be there. Megxit and Quills. Hey, Ralph, baby. Bobby Brown will get in before New Edition. You know what? He might be. He might, because
I feel like Bobby Brown, though, is still wrapped up in so much scandal. Like, there's always kind of like a scandal that kind of follows Bobby Brown. And I think that's, because if you think about it, the people that they're in there, yes, there might have been some scandal in their life at some point or another, but they're very reformed now. Like, Ella
well, he actually is really reformed. Just lately, he's been, well, his son died, and then his daughter died, and then something.
son recently.
Yeah, and then something else. But for a few years, Bobby's been good lately. He's been really good.
I think Bobby's been not talked about, but I don't necessarily know if I think he's been good.
Don't do that. He has been good lately. And Bobby, he making them barbecue sauce, and he's giving them away to all the influencers. Bobby, we'll have the sauce on here. Send us some sauces.
Bobby was on The Masked Singer.
Exactly. He was just there. So what happened on The Masked Singer? Don't do it.
Bobby maybe needs to...
Don't be cruel. Don't be.
Well, his prerogative needs to be staying away from anything fried and barbecue and that kind of thing. Bobby was struggling badly. Like at one point in The Masked Singer, Bobby, like he was in costume and he was like, they were getting ready to talk to him. He's like, I can't talk right now. I'm too hot in this. I'm too hot. And he walked. It was bad. Actually. Like it was really bad.
You know the Bobby that I do miss? So a few years ago when New Edition, they were doing, you were right. So they were doing like a little tour things. I think they did the BET Awards, did a couple of other things. So they up there dancing. I was with Bobby. Bobby said, I'm over 50 years old. He was on the side like, oh, fuck this shit. Walked over to the side of the stage, had a drink of water.
They're saying that Bobby Brown is claustrophobic.
Yeah, there's too many people on the stage. That's why he had to go on solo act.
But if you're claustrophobic, why would you do something with a Chuck E. Cheese costume on?
They offered a check, and everybody is doing it, and I'm not above it, and I'm getting my money. It's just hot in here. I told you I'm hot. Don't speak to me. I told your ass don't be cruel, because Bobby would never be that cruel to you.
Ron Divas with the facts just said Bobby's the youngest, so he's the youngest person in New Edition and couldn't keep up.
Y'all know he like barbecue. Don't do natural Bobby. Is Bobby the youngest? I feel like somebody else is the youngest, but who knows? But yeah, Bobby Brown, that's my guy. Kobe Bryant just got inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Did you see the speech that Vanessa gave? And it was so...
I thought it was... I think that she has... I mean, it sucks that she has to do this because of the situation, but, like, I've never seen Vanessa talk more in life until, like, this whole thing. And honestly, like, I like it for her. I hate she has to go through it, and I hate it happened the way it did, but, like, I like seeing her be herself and be, like, a force, and she's really a force. I love it. I love seeing that. She
is. I think at that time, like, her husband was around, and she was okay with letting Kobe Bryant is my husband. My husband is going to be the one to shine. But to be able to hold that family and that marriage together for years, and considering the trial, and she still stayed. She's not a dumb broad. Like Vanessa's very smart, so damn smart. These Mambasita sweatsuits. I went and I said, okay, let me support. $300 and some odd. I can't do it. It's not in my. I said,
oh, really?
For a hoodie and a whole suit. The hoodies is one something, but a whole suit is three something. Don't do it, Dax.
I mean, me, of course, I can say that you. I don't own $300 pairs of. I don't have that stuff. I don't know if you can say the same. Our checks are just different. Our checks cash differently. Yours don't, mine don't. Like just what it is.
Our checks could cash the same, but you get married, sweetie. I ain't got nobody to prepare for. And don't start, mister. I was about to buy these Gucci loafers.
Guys, I literally was online. It was late. I was online and I was getting ready to buy. Like, I was looking at Louis Vuitton, Gucci, like all this kind of like designer stuff to wear for the wedding. And Toya randomly like put something on Instagram, and usually she's sleeping like 9 o'clock.
Don't try to play me. It'd be a good 11.
And then I think I said something to her, or whatever, and she was just like, she said, and that's online shopping. She's like, this is the worst time to do it. I promise y'all, I just exited out of the browser because I said, you're not about to spend $800 on shoes. It's not a good idea. So I just let it go.
Well, listen, sometimes you got to treat yourself. And where were you when I was doing late? And the reason why I said that, because I had just come off of doing late night shopping a few years ago, a fucking $500 dress. What the fuck? And look, they was slick. Because you know how you buy a purchase and then instantly you like, why the fuck did I do that? Let me go return this shit. They made sure that shit got here in 2 days.
Ain't no canceling.
And they said, hurry up and get it to her so she can try it on and then maybe change her mind. I'm still thinking about it.
Kill Bill 4 said, I would buy Miracle Water if they sold it. It is kind of pathetic, actually. Like, with me, when it comes to just, like, buying things and spending money, like, I'm, like, stupid. And I've always kind of felt this way, too. Like, I'm the type of person that I'll see something advertised on TV, and I'll go to the store, and I'll see it in the store, and I'm like, I gotta get it. It was on TV.
I gotta do it. It's there. It was just advertised. It piqued my interest. See, I'm not that bad. Usually I'm the type, if anything becomes like a cute package, I'm there for buying. But this is the thing. I hate social media now because it has become a damn shopping mall. And I need to get like my formal wear and cocktail wear up. So that was my excuse. So I treated myself. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself.
Yesterday I bought cologne because of that same thing, but it was kind of weird though because I saw it in the store and I smelled it and I was like, oh, this smells really good. My fiance was there. She's like, oh, this smells really good. And then I saw it on Instagram and I bought it.
Yes. Speaking of buying things, let's get into this. Did you buy it with your PPP loan money?
I can assure you that Dexter Stuckey is not on that PPP loan money list. If I would have had a business LLC at the time, I would have been, because I would have taken advantage of it, but I didn't know about it, so I'm not on that list.
I can't hold you. I got a little LLC set up. I still wasn't going after it, because here's the thing. When it comes to these motherfucking the feds, Uncle Sam, I don't want to get wrapped up with y'all. So I'll keep my little business on the side, and we'll just struggle here until we get the hell out of it. That's just what we're going to do, because I wasn't doing it.
But you know, everybody, like, I realized like, really that I'm not what's the opposite of being messy? Like a person who's messy. What is like the opposite of that? Not messy?
Not messy?
I always thought that I was never like a messy type of person because I'm really not in my head. But Toya, when I got that list, I was typing people's names in. I was like, let me see if you got anything. Let me see if you got. And like, there were people that I know on that list, and like, I didn't say anything to them, but like, I know, and I know how much you got. What your address is too. I know information about you.
I was happy. I did the list really quick. It wasn't too many people it was only a couple of people that I know on there, but it was interesting, like I said last week, to pull it up by your zip code. Because by the zip code, you'd be like, it's all these motherfucking business owners out here. So that's fine. I ain't know that.
Like, I pulled up like half my graduating class in college, and y'all funny college people.
Now let's stop, because we know.
You just saying they was getting
Scam City. Scam City. The government is not to be messed with. Exactly. And Megxit Quill said she didn't touch it either. So I'm like, I don't want any of that smoke. And it's so funny because I feel like most of the people I know with smaller businesses or who are like contractors, they technically could have done it, but they was like, I ain't trying to get with that. I'm staying away from it. So pretty much everybody that I know, they stayed away from it. It's the scamming niggas.
It was people who had barbershops that got $90,000. I just don't really understand, like, what exactly are we doing with this barbershop? And it tells you on that list, it tells you the person's name, their address, how much money they got. It's
let's be clear. I feel like a lot of these people who are probably getting $20,000, I don't think they'll see any like off the top jail time. But let's not be clear. Like let's not be stupid. your expenses, your money is going to get garnished, your wages. They're going to get their money back. And then if you try to play that dumb shit, well, I ain't getting no job, then they'll come for you and you'll go to jail. It's stupid.
Honestly, Toya, I really don't think that they will. I really think that they're going to get away with this. I mean, some of the people who did the most, they might not, but other people, I don't think I think they're going to get clean away with it. Watch. Because think about it. The prisons are already overcrowded. So the only thing they're going to do is be like, look, you got to pay this money back. But I genuinely don't think that these people are going to get in trouble.
Yeah, no, I think some of them will. Well, some already are. Why Javon said, I got 4 PPP loans, 7 unemployment, 32 stimulus checks, and some food from Country Cook.
And somebody is looking at what he just said and said, that's nothing compared to what I got. Because they did.
They say, with your broke ass.
Yeah, they did all that same stuff and then still went out and looted and made money off of that too. So you ain't playing the game right.
You got to do better, Javon. Got to do better. But yeah, so did you see the guy who was caught? He was a white guy, I want to say California, PPP loans, ended up going to jail and they repoed the Lamborghini that he bought.
Bring my car back out here.
So you out here, the government said, okay, now we paid you out over almost $1 million or so. And right after that, you just get a brand new Lamborghini. Give me our shit back. We're not playing with y'all out here. We got the one, what was the name? He was on Love and Hip Hop, but Pretty Ricky. Yes. Got his ass last week. He was one of the first. And then another, I guess all the Love and Hip Hop people just going to be sitting in jail because there's another one and his name is Arkansas Mo. And Arkansas Mo, he pled guilty to get some charges down. But even with pleading guilty, 12 years. And they caught him for filing, but using it to for his lavish lifestyle. Why niggas in the comments was like, you can't do that?
Wow. Huh.
You're not supposed to be doing that?
I don't understand the issue, though. If you're calling it a PPP loan and I do whatever I'm going to do with it, just send me the bill. It's a loan, so I'll be paying the loan back, correct?
Yeah, you're going to be paying it back. You're going to be paying it back with yourself in the jail. Buying motherfucking Lamborghinis out here.
But if I do you gave me a loan. Like, I do what I need to do for my business and my brand. So, like, what's the issue with me buying a luxury car? Like, this is what I need for my business and my brand.
It's for your business.
Okay, and so when you tell me how much I need to pay you back, make our installments and I'll start paying you back. I don't understand why people are in trouble for this. I don't get it.
Uncle Sam said, you're not gonna he actually basically our parents. You ain't gonna be spending that with my money. You go get your own money and then you can get what you want to get. That's what he's saying to the world.
I did.
But until then, you're gonna act right. Don't you got some employees to pay? Don't you got some bills to pay off for your business related? How did Lamborghini fit into that?
You know how they say you gotta look the part.
Right about that next. Okay, all right. I guess we'll get into this part. We touched on it a little bit last week, I believe, or maybe it blew up after we got into it. Porsha Williams and Simon.
Okay.
It's just, we've talked about it throughout the week.
Yeah, it's my favorite. It's literally
it's what?
It's my favorite thing to talk about. Like, I love.
Okay, then let's talk about it. You kick this off.
I can't stop about it. Like, I'm obsessed with this story. Like every time I'm talking to somebody, I find some type of way to bring this up because I'm obsessed with it. It's consuming my life. We were our wedding coordinator the other day, and she was talking about flowers. And I was like, yeah, because Porsha. I was like, why do you keep talking about this? It's funny to me. Like,
don't bring these vibes into going into your marriage. Please don't.
Right, it's terrible. But I don't know, like, I'm really obsessed with this story. And you know what's crazy? Like, I tried to watch The Housewives of it. I mean, I'll watch it, but I don't really keep up with it like most people do. But, like, that girl was just from the show. I go to look at the show. They're like, this is the reunion show. And I'm like, well, when was the girl on the show? Like, what are you doing?
So So she was basically like a friend of the show this season, but which was crazy. Porsha said, well, we ain't friends, but they introduced her as Porsha's friend. So for Porsha's side, Nene did an interview with somebody, and Nene said, well, to be fair, she was like, they usually will take whenever they bring in new like people, new faces, they'll basically put that person under the OG's wing, even though you might have never met that person a day in your life, but until you started filming for the show.
So they want to. Okay, I think
yeah.
I guess that makes sense. But see, I mean, it goes to the fakery of reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think that.
You're right, because at the end of the day, Porsha, you went to that woman's fucking house and you was in her pool and, and you were at her house on a few different occasions. And the girl Fallon said Fallon knows her through her husband. So what was really going on? And people are saying, I don't think it's been confirmed just yet, that remember years ago when Claudia Jordan was on the show and Claudia in the reunion, she said, you out here gonna married African. And she was like, and no, I'm not either. They're saying that Simon was the married African. So I'm thinking Simon, I want to think that Simon has been in and out of her life possibly for years. Go ahead.
So I saw a clip. Oh my God. So I saw a clip, right, where it showed Porsha, and it was a massive house. And I'm assuming that's the girl's house. It showed her and other girls and going to this house with this girl, the young girl, and she met this guy, which was her husband. What's his name?
Simon.
Met him, and he was like, "Hey, how's it going?" She's like, "I'm gonna give you a fist bump." If that's the man that you've been sleeping with all these years or whatever, you gonna give him a fist bump? You full of shit. Like, ridiculous. Like, this is crazy to me, and this is why I can't stop talking about it, because it's every time Porsha posts. I've always followed her on Instagram for years, and she posts a lot, but lately she's been posting a lot, and like. Her posts are just so stupid. Like, she posted today, I guess it's her daughter's birthday. She posted that
the party.
The party or whatever, but the guy wasn't there. But her fiance or her ex was there.
Yeah.
Shirts with her. And then I'm like, well, where's the man at? So I was reading some stuff and they said he's in Ethiopia or something like that. Like, well, why the hell she didn't go to Ethiopia then? Like, what are we doing here?
What's his kid's birthday? I can't take my baby to Ethiopia when her father is here.
Well, your man is worth $40 million. Your baby's worth nothing. Get on the plane.
Don't say that.
What?
That's just so mean.
No, because baby don't have no net worth. She don't.
She got the net worth of her mother and her father with the hot dog king.
Yeah, but that's still not $40 million. So I'm in Ethiopia with it. Like, what you mean? You think I'm about to steal some woman's husband and then let him go off to Ethiopia?
Yeah, that's all right. I'm coming. Look, we'll move the party to Ethiopia.
You get the party back. I gotta watch my investment. Like, I gotta.
And the way his ass be ho-hopping. Porsha, she might got a point. He might not be yours. And supposedly he's out there with Sheree from Housewives, like the old cast member of Housewives.
Check me, Sheree.
Yeah, he's out there with Sheree, and there was a couple of other people. So who knows? Well, who knows what's happening out there?
Sheree about to take your man, but she about to, what's her palace called? What is her house called?
Oh, the Chateau Sheree, the Chateau.
She is about to get. Simon is about to finance Chateau Sheree. Porsha, okay, you're gonna be staying in an apartment with a white refrigerator. You better be careful.
I cannot stand you. But I just find it so funny that Porsha, she don't give, neither one of them really, but she don't give zero fucks. Like, broke the news and then double down. I'm happy, hoes. I'm happy.
That's another reason why I'm so obsessed with this story, because she don't care, and I love that she does not care. I love it. It's funny to me.
She gives zero fucks. Listen, if you ask me, Fallon still owe her ass whipping. Because here's the thing. You
Oh,
want to be dirty and you want to be like conniving. Okay, do what you do. But if you know you're trying to steal my fucking husband from me, or well, I feel like no man can get stolen. He has to want it.
Portia said
But for,
I didn't
huh?
try. Portia didn't. She said I didn't try to steal him because
He
I
wanted.
gave me a ring right away a month ago. She said a month ago.
And we just started dating. How I have to steal that?
I
But
think
it's like, even with that, the fact to me that she went to that woman's house, like that's where I'm like, okay, I know.
well,
No, you got to get your ass beat. You
well.
can't.
To be fair though, and you've lived in your place for quite some time now, right? Like you've been
Yeah.
there for years. Before you went there, and when you go to move, are you or are you not going to go check out the new place that you're going to be moving into? That's what we're giving here. I gotta check out.
Basically, so what you're saying was Portia went to an open house.
She went to an open house because she's like, I'm gonna put my mirror right there. I'm gonna give some new couches over there. She had to make sure, like, because she said
We're gonna turn this into P's room, and
he can't come.
you got a kitchen outside too, because I like to have my mom and my sisters and a lot of family get-togethers. She still got to get your ass beat. As soon as I found out, I'd have been right at her fucking door, like, I'm gonna catch you, bitch. I'm gonna catch you. I would have been in my stories.
That girl Fallon don't weigh enough though. Portia will. I'm telling you, she don't want it.
They don't, but Fallon, let me stop. That's a conversation if we're off of this, because I can't have nothing relaying back to me. I don't want nobody thinking I'm crazy, but still, Fallon, find a way, girl. She needs her ass beat. Fallon and them kids, Fallon's mama, her sister, the whole family, line them the fuck up. And Portia, you stand there and you let them beat on you and your husband. All y'all getting beat on.
Beat on you? Okay, Toy. You don't.
Yeah.
The crack
You're
is
going to have to get beat on.
the crack is seeping through your pores.
Nope. You're going to have to get beat on. Somebody come in your house and take your wife from you, Fatima from you, you just going to let her go?
Well, if you were able to get taken, I don't want you.
By your friend?
Huh?
By your friend?
Well, if he could take you, then let him have you.
Shit. Let me tell you, this is a PSA. Any of my friends in the future, let's hope it never happens. Or if you've been to my house, you've been in my personal things, you know personal things about me that anybody know, and I find out that you was fucking you're getting your ass beat.
What
You have to.
What are you fighting these people for?
I'm fighting the husband and I'm fighting you because it's for the principle that you knew about this. You gotta pay.
You mad nobody wanted you? That's what you're upset
No,
about?
bitch, somebody always gonna want me. It's the principle of the matter. So you gonna let somebody come in your house and just do whatever they want, and then they can come and take your wife and your kids?
If you were mine, you couldn't have been taken.
Yeah, okay. It's the principle. I set messages. You're not gonna come. Ain't no bitch shit over here. Now try it again.
You up. I have to beat you up because I have to beat my old friend up because he stole my wife. And I have to beat my wife up because she let somebody take her or she decided to go. I have to
beat the wife up. It's really less about the wife, more about the friend. I gotta beat your ass because you can't call me your friend and then.
Now I'm gonna not say nothing else because then I'm gonna I'm gonna sound like I'm Scott Peterson, and I don't want to be that person. I'm more upset with my wife than I would be with the friend. 100%.
Shakima said, "Listen, hands and feet. It's for the principle. Now, if it's just some little bitch on the street that he cheating with, and I find you, okay, I ain't got no issues with that girl because you didn't know. But you sat in my house and you want to sit here and act like we cool, knowing the whole time you sitting here looking and plotting. I have to fuck you up. I have to.
I don't know about the friend. I mean, I know we wouldn't be friends anymore after this, but now you have me thinking about the wife. She would be drinking bleach. For sure be drinking bleach. Because now I'm thinking about it, you mean to tell me we're walking around IKEA, picking out furniture together, we're putting money together to buy stuff, and you are cheating with a friend? Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, so look, Shakima said she's more upset with the spouse, though. He made a commitment to me.
Not just a commitment, not just a, look, we're going to get married together, but we pick out rings together and we went and spent money on a wedding together and you cheated on me with a friend? Probably somebody's wedding. Oh my God.
But then with that, at the end of the day, you know your man. Stop. Like, as the woman, you know your spouse and your significant other. How did you get them? Now, if you got them in some suspect way and you lost them in a suspect way, hey, that's the universe talking. You just got to let it go. Just go on and get something else.
I don't believe in that whole how you get them is how you lose them thing. I don't believe in that, because if I get you on some sneaky stuff, you better not do that same sneaky stuff to me.
How about if you get somebody on some sneaky stuff, you should never wife that. I mean, that's in my opinion. If we got the sneak, I'm not building no like relationship or no like foundation over some shit we were sneaking around doing. The vibes are wrong. I don't want that in my life. So if we sneaking and doing something, then just get in where you fit in. Okay, on to the next one. It was fun while it lasted, but I can't. We both sitting there being sneaky, just looking at each other, trying to figure out, well, where the fuck? Well, he said he was going to the motherfucking store. He out there with the bitches.
This couldn't be my life. Like Shakira just said, I gave up everything for a dance. I told you, let me just tell you, at my wedding when I came out, I was gonna have Doves get released, but now I'm like, I'm not gonna do the Doves because she wants to do a dance floor.
Okay.
As I'm choking, I'll be like, I could have had the Doves. I could have had the Doves.
So the whole time when you get in your Scott Peterson form, you're gonna be thinking about them Doves.
The Doves. Now you gonna see them. You gonna see the Doves.
Not when Doves cry.
It's terrible. But it ain't my situation. I'm not gonna be in this. I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna be in this situation. So it's.
Wait, Mrs. DMB1 said it means he will do it to you the same way he did it to her. Exactly. So it was just kind of one of those things. Hey, at the end of the day, when you do shady shit like that, you know exactly the situation you're getting in. So if you knew it, what you gonna waste all that? It's like if I married Diddy tomorrow and y'all was out there, girl, he was fucking bitches and dudes. I'd be like, well, that's my man. I'm gonna stick beside him.
Oh, he wasn't? What did he look like? What did he look like? Was she cuter than me?
Yeah, that's mine. That's mine. And I ain't going nowhere.
And no Diddy slander will ever be tolerated. So don't do it again.
Why? Diddy can come and try to slap shit out of me if he want to.
Diddy do be beating up everybody though. He do.
Diddy. I forgot we ain't calling him Diddy no more. It's Love. Love. Don't come to Philly trying to bullshit because it ain't gonna happen. My thing is she got engaged to Dennis in 20 seconds and we see how that turned out.
In Porsha's defense, and I didn't know this before, but in her defense, Dennis is worth $10 million. So
that's what she said.
So I would have got pregnant in 20 seconds too.
But that's what she said. She said, oh, he got money? Well, he got, a 401k. He set up. He got his own house, home bed. And she said she opened up them legs. Come on, let's do it.
But also, in true Porsha fashion, if you had 10 million and you got pregnant in 20 seconds, if somebody comes with 40 million, give me 5 seconds and it's over with. Like,
you look at your spouse. Hey, oh, you know what it is.
Put up his thing.
Why you acting like this?
She said 40 million, 10 million.
And think about our baby. I'm getting the bag for our baby too. Come on. And I'm out here doing this social justice. How am I supposed to be out here fighting for social justice and keep a job?
And be broke. Come on.
Wait, I can't do that.
Porsha's worth $400,000.
She got to be worth more than that.
But it said on the thing when I looked. So I was like, oh, maybe she worth some millions too. And it said $400,000.
She worth more than that. They be scamming in Atlanta. Porsha, the $400,000 my ass with the hairline, the weave company that she has, the shit that she does on Bravo now. She does that. She's a host of another show, like a watch show, just talking about everything that happened in Bravo world. And they're thinking that she's about to get her own show and other stuff that she does. Porsha's worth more than some $400,000 fucking dollars. I ain't saying it's 10 million, but
celebrity net worth $400,000.
But she said, "Let me tell you how much this cat is worth."
$40 million. Oh no, actually $50 million at this point.
I got a $50 million cat. Meow. Woman. Okay.
Porsha said,
Bad.
Porsha said 400,000 for now.
But now, sweetie. Wait, okay. Did you see your boy, Donnie Trump? I know you've been missing him. What he said recently? They got him saying something. He says that the 2020 election will go down as the worst scam in history.
No, student loans is the worst scam in history. Coronavirus is number 2, and then the election. So he's right, yeah.
Well, he don't want to talk about no student loans. He don't know what that is. He said y'all stay broke for y'all education. My daddy got mine for free. Y'all the fuck work that out. Even if I stayed, I still wasn't going to break y'all off. So I don't mind y'all not breaking y'all off. Y'all stay broke and ugly.
Sounds like somebody else too. Dandelions.
Dandelions.
Yeah. Joseph, when he picked up them dandelions. That's what I call them.
Yes. They said that's the one thing we agree on. Y'all bitches be broke. How the fuck? What? No, somebody got to be broke. Everybody can't be winning out here. The fuck? It's just what it is.
I agree with him. I think he's right. Absolutely. We did get scammed because you know what?
Okay.
We really were doing well when it comes to this election.
Mm-hmm.
Frankly, we did win this election.
In the beginning, we were winning. The numbers were way up there. We won.
When he hit it, he said, well, frankly, we did win this election. I remember sitting here screaming because that's what the hell are you talking about? What? No, you didn't. Stop saying that.
The fraud. Ain't no motherfucking fraud, Trump. Just stop. You are the fraud, but I'm not going to hold you. It is much less entertaining without Donald Trump.
Yeah, because they lying now.
Who lying?
Well, the CDC really lies. Like, they are lying.
Are we doing this, Karen? Come on, are we, okay, is this Megan Dex or Karen Dex?
Well, like, honestly, like...
You're Karen Dex. This is Karen Dex. Go ahead.
God, like, I don't want to do this. I knew...
Go ahead. Dex, go off. And I won't judge you at all. I'm just going to let you vent. Go, Dex.
I think I'm starting to really believe that the coronavirus was a scam. And the reason I'm thinking this is because there's a couple things that I've noticed lately. Okay, so first, when Donald Trump was in there, Lion Fauci was saying all this stuff. Like, like, you guys are going to be dealing with this for the rest of your lives. Like, I don't know if we'll get back to things until 2022, so forth and so on. Like, he was really like, the world is ending. It was so bad that anytime he would come on the TV, I would turn the TV off. Because, like, I knew if Dr. Fauci pops up on my TV, like, he's going to tell me something bad. You can't go to the grocery store no more, whatever. Anytime Dr. Fauci comes on TV, something is bad. For a year almost, then out of nowhere, the CDC's like, if y'all want to go out and don't wear a mask, you've been vaccinated, you can do it. It's okay. You don't got to wear no mask if you don't want to. Go do whatever you want. Go have fun. Life is back to normal right now. This is what the CDC said. They did say this. And I was, that is so bizarre to me. They would say that. Then Mr. President was like, if you want to smile, it looks crazy to smile with a mask on. Take the mask off if you've been vaccinated. And like for me, I'm just like, I do understand why you want people to be vaccinated, but to say like you don't have to wear a mask or nothing like that if you're vaccinated, to me that sends the wrong message, because it's kind of one of those things where it's like you would think that Joseph, I'm calling him Joseph now. You would think that if you,
Donnie and Joe.
Yeah, like he's a school teacher. He's like, well, if you finished your assignment, you guys can go ahead and go to recess. That's how he's presenting this. There were people literally in that classroom that are like, I'm not doing the assignment. I'm not going to do it. I'm never getting vaccinated. I'm never doing this assignment. So the same, if you've been vaccinated, you could do what you want to do. I'm not going to get vaccinated. I'm going to do what I want to do too.
For them saying that, they were stupid saying that, because regardless, people been doing what they wanted to do all pandemic long, and they're still going to do what they want to do.
But he's acting like these people don't exist. Like, he literally is like, if you've been vaccinated and when you get vaccinated. But you just pretend like the people who are saying I'm not going to do it, you acting like they don't exist. And they do.
Because Joe about to set it up to be like, well, y'all on your own. After all these vaccines I put out, don't come in here at the end of the year talking about I got coronavirus and I'm about to die. Well,
I think if anything, they'll try to set it up to make it like mandatory to do certain things. But I just feel like
No, that's what they're going to do.
but if that's what you're going to do, you should have done that before saying you can do if you've been vaccinated, you don't got to wear your mask. That's my only issue with it. Then have you noticed everybody and their mom is hiring all of a sudden?
Well, because it's like the stores are opening up more and they're feeling more comfortable with opening up.
Oh, I don't buy it.
And they need the help.
I don't
Because you won't stop going and eating motherfucking tacos and margaritas.
No, I don't buy it. I feel like something is happening in the sense of like the government is whispering in people's ears, hey, if you hire X amount of people, we'll give you some extra money. Toya, like, it's jobs that, like, I don't want to talk too much or whatever, but there's a certain place that notoriously has not hired people for quite some time, and now they're looking for 21 new employees. Like, to me, this stuff just looks a little bizarre. Like, it just does. Something is just not right with this. It's really not.
Well, Sheena's with you. Sheena said it's my body, Joe. Patty Jackson saw her door too. Hey, Patty, love bug. So, can you do the statement that you do on Bro Talk?
No, because it's true. I'll do it. The views and opinions expressed by Dexter C. Stuckey are shared with Latoya by Latoya.
Are not shared. Do the statement and you do it right.
The views shared in the comments by Dexter Stuckey do not reflect those of the show or of Latoya Charleston. They also do not reflect my employer because I need to remain employed.
There you go, Dex. Come back into the light, Dexter.
I'm really tired of them. I was talking to my fiance about it the other day, and I knew that she was thinking I sounded crazy because she was just like, "Well, all right, I'm gonna talk to you later."
So let me tell y'all, when Dex first started talking about this, you know those memes where it'd be like nobody, no one ever, nothing happening. Dexter, coronavirus is a hoax. I hate you.
I was so pissed. Oh, what was it, Thursday?
He must have went through this with his other group chats, and they kept telling him, you sound crazy, and Dexter being mad, he's got to win this argument, so I'm going to take it somewhere else to where I can win this.
That's exactly what happened. I just wanted people to be on my team, so I just kept going, and then okay, well, I go to another group of people. Somebody's going to be on my team. I don't.
Sheena said, mind you, I have 3 jobs in COVID.
Okay. I'm telling you. Okay. And like Jeff Ralph just said, SEPTA is hiring 30,000 people, or 3,000 people. Now all of it. Why were SEPTA not hiring? Look, where was this money in for SEPTA? Remember, they go on strike every 3 weeks when it comes.
They do.
So like now y'all hiring all these new people?
Well, maybe because of COVID, that was their, listen, a lot of these businesses were trying to get rid of people. And COVID.
See, I don't trust.
They said, I'm sick of your complaining ass. As soon as I get a motherfucking chance.
See?
Pandemic, you're out of here.
Remember another scam they tried to throw on us last week was the gas.
Yeah.
We ain't got no more gas. We ain't got no gas. You had people out here putting their gas in Ziploc bags and whatnot, like stealing gas out their neighbor's car. Okay.
Yeah. The guy putting it in the Tupperware containers. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
So I gotta have some for a rainy day.
Ain't no gas. That means I don't gotta go to work. And you better pay me because it's not my fault. You see what the fuck is going on out here? You gonna come pick me up to the job?
Well, SEPTA's running. They hiring 3,000 more people, so you better get on that bus.
And they said, you know what? We've hired 3,000 more people that won't complain like the last one because y'all get paid real the fuck good. And every 3 weeks, y'all motherfucking striking and want a raise. For what? Just Ralph said, long as they don't run out of ground beef, I don't give a damn. That'll be next. The chicken is about to be gone, ground beef. Well, they already said the groceries are going up.
I don't care about y'all groceries going up. I don't care about running out of ground beef. I don't care about chicken because I can live off of one thing and it's already expensive. As long as they don't go up, we're good to go. Leave the crab legs. Crab legs. As long as
roll crab leg. What about rotel and put the crab legs, dip it in the rotel? You need ground beef for that.
Ain't enough sodium in that. You know, I need I need that I need that Cajun sea. Yo, Shakima, I'm with you there. What is with me? It's me. I'm a bird. My new thing that I love now is lamb chops. Like I'm into it now. Like
Lamb chops have been a thing. I don't, but you know how your cousins they get introduced to something one time, then all of a sudden you tell your cousins about it, and then I'm eating fancy. I'm eating lamb chops.
I had lamb chops last night. Like that's my thing now. Lamb chops, crab legs. Like what's next? Like what is another food that people be eating all the time that I'm gonna be addicted? And you know me. Like personally,
Yes.
when I find something I like and I get addicted to, because I have a very addictive personality. I'm gonna
Yes,
eat it
you do.
like you can't eat it no more.
You want to tell them how you almost got mercury poisoning, and you might be doing it again with these crab legs.
Oh, I ate
That this motherfucking ass was eating salmon like every day.
multiple times a day. Yeah, it was the
And
best.
what happened when we did our wellness checks?
She said it. She said there's a lot of something in your system. She didn't say like mercury, but she said something that like, and she's like, do you eat a lot of fish? And then she said salmon. She's like, yeah, like that's used like a mercury type of thing. Well, I gotta eat it.
Who gonna eat it? If I don't eat it, how's it gonna get eaten?
Oxtails is another one. I was addicted to oxtails for a minute, but then this is how
You damn sure were.
they do the oxtails. I can't afford it. They give you 3 of these. No, I'm good.
Hey, Tasha, eat sweet, babe. Thanks for joining us. We're not gonna hold everybody up too long. We just coming up to an hour. Did you hear about? I guess we can. The new albums. What you think about Nicki's album? Well, from what Nicki's album was, it was a re-release of "Beam Me Up, Scotty" and a couple of new songs. I know you listened to the whole thing, right?
Sure. I thought like when I first heard the announcement, I was just like, oh, I don't. When I first heard the announcement, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I don't know, like, if this makes any sense. Like, this has already been out. Like,
Mm-hmm.
why are we doing this? You know what I mean? But then after like listening to it a little bit, I'm just like, you know what? Like, this is actually introducing a whole different audience to Nicki Minaj. Like, people who didn't know who she was, and I knew Itty Bitty Piggy, and I knew Mind on My Money, and then there was another head on there. It was a really popular one. I knew those, but then like, like Go Hard. Go Hard is huge. It's her and Lil Wayne. It's kind of like it's like Dreams and Nightmare before Dreams and Nightmare was really a big thing for a lot of people in college. Like that song, like it goes hard. And
Okay.
he has the song Seeing Green with the King and Lil Wayne. I'm just like, this is amazing. Like Nicki doesn't get the flowers and the credit that she deserves because like we're like, well, she don't got no Grammy or this, that, and the third. And it's just like,
She's deserving of a Grammy.
Nicki Minaj literally ran the industry for at least 5-10 years.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And it was good to see.
That's accurate.
Now, I don't listen to J. Cole, who's my birthday twin. I don't listen to him that often, but I did listen to some tracks off of here, and I just thought J. Cole did an amazing job with this album.
Amazing.
And I see he's playing professional basketball overseas, but he's playing professional basketball. 128, that's all I got to say. 128. The people...
I love Cole, but you know what? Cole seems a bit... Y'all birthday tonight?
Same birthday, yeah.
Cole is humble.
Am I not humble?
Spell it. You just can't even spell humble.
Dexter. You spell it. And me, J. Cole, and Rick Ross, same birthday. We're the same person. We all look just alike.
Oh, another yeah, you do, because Ross was grinding up on Tommy in the club.
Wait, which time? Oh.
Not Tommy in the tuck, but the real Tommy.
We're not gonna hold y'all. We're gonna leave.
So after Nicki did the album release, she went live with Drake, and during her live, she was sniffing a lot. So they were like, and I was looking at it too, like, damn, why is she sniffing? Shorty got a cold? Well, why did she go back and do another live saying, I'm not on cocaine. I'm basically, my blood runs cold. I'm always cold. My doctors don't know what it is.
Now, So I will say I'm very happy about the album and stuff like that. But you mentioned that live. How is Nicki sitting on the live looking like this? Like a box. Her breast situation up here was just like a box. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like it just, I
Well,
mean,
they get boxed like, cause sometimes like when the fake titties don't settle right,
but her
she had to
her,
adjust them.
her entire chest looked like a box with some slits in it. And it was, I didn't like that look for her. Like she could do better than that. Now I will say the Migos also released a song. And I think it was last week I said, like, who gives a care what Funk Flex has to say, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
He might be right about them.
They're horrible. The Migos have always been horrible, though.
Oh, but at least they're horrible in the sense that you can, like, move to the music or whatever.
Okay. The production is good.
I couldn't move to this. At one point, he said, turn the pandemic to a bandemic. And I said, you really used that bar? You thought that was it? I just
What's a bandemic? Like a band.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't like it. I didn't care for it.
They're whatever. I'm happy that people like Cole has come back and okay, because what y'all doing over there, y'all playing, it's like no hating. It's for a moment, but we need real lyricists in the building. So, and even with Nicki, I'm not going to sit here and make it seem like I'm a huge Nicki fan, but the girl is a lyricist. She writes her own shit. And the bars that she writes are good. We need more of that. Also, did you see Young Miami asked Nicki to unblock her on Twitter?
Really?
Yep.
I don't like stuff like that though, because I feel like she did that for attention purposes. I really do think Nicki's trying to come out and be like, look, I'm giving everybody a clean slate. I don't want no mess or whatever. I just want to come and do my music. And I think Miami doing that, and I love Carisha, but I think her doing that now involves herself in the conversation with Nicki now.
Yeah.
It goes to the whole narrative about Nicki hating women rappers or whatever. And I think Nicki doesn't respect them because like they're not doing work that she's doing, but I don't think she dislikes them, and I think it goes the same.
You're right about that,
and that's annoying.
But it's so funny because Young Miami, if she was I guess on a Breakfast Club recently, so they asked her, like, she says she has no real beef with Nicki. She said yes, she is Team Cardi because Cardi embraced them. Like she always gave us good like support, was always like, you got this, do you. She was like, we got our first #1 song messing with Cardi, so we are Team Cardi. But she was like, I never had any beef with Nicki, so it's like, why aren't we talking? But
you've never had beef that's like me and you right now. We're doing if me and you had a falling out and there's somebody who's a mutual party who likes the both of us, yes, you may have helped them out, do something, whatever, but why? There's no reason to even bring my name up. Like we're cool. It would be cool too. I just feel like they perpetuate this whole stereotype because there's really nothing else for them to talk about.
Yeah, basically. And to Young Miami, she was like, please don't ask me about this because I just didn't really want to. But she went into it, I guess, because she's on the Breakfast Club. But and then there was something else she pointed out.
There was an old interview while JT was in jail, which makes a lot of sense because in my head I was thinking, what the hell would they have to talk to Young Miami about now? Like, what could she possibly talk about?
Yeah,
nothing to talk
Santana. Oh, and Nicki gave Santana his props. She said she really likes him.
Wait, who?
Santana.
Who gave him the props?
Nicki. Let me see you walk. Don't act like it's not a bop. We not gonna do that.
I think that song is like literally the issue that Nicki was talking about when she says like all this stuff. These I don't want to be a TikTok rapper. Santana is a TikTok rapper. Like that's just like that song. There's no lyrics to it. It's like a minute. Like literally, when you see these people do that walk on their video to that song, like the entire song. Like there's no context when it comes to this guy, to this man. I think he's funny when he argues with Andrew Caldwell. I mean, what's the other one?
Rolling Right. Well, he's above it. He's not arguing with them anymore.
And I think it's funny seeing him in hip hop and stuff like that. But like, I'm not going to get sucked into saying that Santana is an artist. I'm not gonna do it. Y'all already try to make me do that with the City Girls. I'm not doing that with him. I'm not doing it. No.
Next week, we know how you are. Next week, I I really like the guy. I mean, listen, he's putting, this is next. This is next. He's putting on for his people. He is a freedom fighter of hip hop for the, what is he?
I don't know what he is. I don't know anything about him. Like, I don't know. I literally do not know. He's funny, but I don't know, like, what he's supposed to be. I really don't. And I mean that in the most nicest, humblest way possible. Because I don't know. Like, I mean, I know he's gay, like, but, like, he even said he's not going to be gay when he's older because he wants to have kids.
He wants some kids. He wants to settle down. I can't be gay forever.
So what? So look, whatever he wants to be, like, that's just what it is. I don't know. Like,
just say you stand, Saucy.
I think he's funny.
And you stand. It's okay to stand for somebody that you think is funny. It's fine.
I stand for him as much as Rolling Ray stands for him. Ooh. I
can't wait till he roll up here and beat your ass. And I'm gonna let him do it. I'm gonna be like that. I'll hold him down. I'm gonna hold you down so he can run right the fuck over your stomach.
I didn't think that through when I said stand with Rolling Ray, but I didn't mean it like that.
Shakima, you gonna hold his legs? I'll hold his top. Shakima hold his leg, and we gonna let Ray take a couple drives over you on the wheelchair.
He would do it. Like
he would.
Like he would really do that, and then brag about it, like when he beat up those 4 girls who tried to jump him.
Did he run them over too?
He said I put my foot on their wheelchair. I put my wheelchair on their foot, baby.
Ralph said Ray blocked him. So Ray blocked Ralph. Why did he block you? And Dex, you're still blocked by Andrew.
Who?
Oh, so now we playing that we don't know Cooking with the Caldwells no more?
I don't know her.
I told him to unblock you a couple times. He must not have seen the messages.
Fuck Andrew.
Now, all right, Ralph, tell us what the hell you did. Why did you get blocked by damn Rolling Ray? He was trolling. Mm-mm. But what did you say to do it? I hope you ain't. Did you tell him to stand up so we can see? Get up so we can see you.
That's Rolling Ray follows me on Instagram.
I know. You the Rolling Ray plug. You was in it. You was on it before a lot of people were.
Yes.
Before he blew up. Before he got his Ivy Carter sweatsuit. I wonder if Beyonce, did you replace that?
She probably forgot. Beyonce had on to bigger, better things. Like, it's over now.
All right. And speaking of Beyonce, so I guess we can leave this as our last story. The Beyonce. Let's see what else. I think we pretty much covered everything else. It involves Donnie McClurkin. So you know who Donnie McClurkin is, the gospel great. Mm-hmm. So do you know who Donnie? You know who?
Yeah, but what is he doing with Beyonce? So I can get mad. What are they doing?
What you mean?
Because I know it's gonna get on my nerves. I just know it's gonna get on my nerves. I know it's gonna get on my nerves.
Tell me before I tell you what the actual story is. What would get on your nerves?
Like if Beyonce says she's doing like a gospel song with him or something like that, like I'd be annoyed by that.
No, that's not it. So see, there you go. Ralph just said he asked Ray to stand up so he can see the back of his wig.
Like that's rude. Like I would have blocked you too. In fact, I'm going to block you when we finish with this because I think that is so rude.
If you block Ralph, I'm gonna let Porsha know to block you because you said P ain't worth. She ain't got no kind of net worth.
I'm the Porsha Williams fan club. I deserve $1 million.
No, you're not. So you're Porsha Williams fan club. You're just not Baby P fan club because she ain't ain't got no worth now.
I'm all for getting the money. And the only thing I said was you should be in Ethiopia with the man, not in Atlanta with the baby. That's what your mom is there for. That's
the built-in babysitter.
If I was her baby's father, I'd be like, "What you doing here? You better go get our money."
What's your bitch? Get over there! You trying to get her in this high-ass private school? Get your ass to Africa.
Her mom got to be looking at her like, "What you think I'm here for? Like, what you? You ain't all the way there."
Elevator will go up to the top floor.
The elevator don't reach the top floor.
All right, so back to Donnie McClurkin, and that's where we'll end it. So he was on a podcast. I don't know, he might host his own podcast, but it was like a clip of a podcast or on air doing something where he tells a story about, it was you know how the press room after the Grammys where you go, the media room. Yes. So he had just won a Grammy. And, you know, usually after you win your Grammy, everybody goes back to the media room and you do little press junkets with different stations and stuff around the country.
Uh-huh.
So he said he goes back there and he had his Grammy, and then people, like he went to go sit down with a few people and they were like, oh no, we don't do gospel. A few different media outlets did that to him when his people tried to sit him and like, no, we don't touch gospel. In comes Beyonce, and Donnie said he was sitting there looking like, well, I just won a Grammy, even though it's gospel, it's still a Grammy, and the thing is about music, so why wouldn't you interview me? But okay, whatever. So he was like, I didn't have a thing about it, but he was like, after that, Beyonce came in. So Beyonce apparently had gone to his church a few times, so they're actually really cool. Beyonce heard the other media outlets say to him, we don't do gospel. So when Beyonce enters, they're all like, Beyonce, Beyonce, come on over. Beyonce said, oh no, y'all don't do gospel, and kept it moving. And then she looked at Donnie and she was like, I got your back. Don't worry about it. I thought that was the sweetest story ever. You ain't got no motherfucking kind of loyalty. That's your problem.
Wait, that's stupid. Like, that is so stupid. Like,
so you're not going to have your friends back?
If it makes sense, Toya, but like, you work in radio, you know how stupid that is. Like,
exactly. It is very stupid. He's Donnie McClurkin. He's a gospel legend.
No. I'm talking about, like, every genre doesn't fit for all stations. And there are a lot of stations that they would play Beyonce, and it makes sense to play Beyonce, but like their audience would not connect or know who Donnie McClurkin is. Like, so it just kind of, like, why would, like, it's stupid. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
I'm going to have to disagree with you on this, because part of me is telling me is that these people who are saying no, again, we work in this industry, and you know how this industry is, and the people who are sitting up there interviewing, I ain't worth doing that. It ain't nothing. You know my motto. If it's a name and as he's an industry great, it ain't like if you're on air, like on the radio, you can't play anything like nasty with like, you have to play all the edited tracks anyway.
Yeah.
You can't. And some stations like our DAS, we do have a gospel thing in the morning. So you couldn't let this man sit down for a few minutes. Oh, you just won your gospel. Tell us about, you just won your Grammy. Tell us about the project. Okay, thanks for coming. You can't do that, especially when we look the same.
No. Because let me tell you what else would have happened. Say I would have said, like, I mean, granted, I didn't get the interview at all, but say I would have had Donnie McClurkin sitting. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not even gonna play this interview back because it just doesn't make sense for my station.
So you don't have to. So you can use it like a podcast thing or something,
or do nothing with it. But I'm sitting here with him, I'm having this conversation with him. Then Beyonce walks in, and then she goes past my table because I'm sitting here with his ass. Like, get up and move. So the person,
or because she had his back, she'll be like, "Oh, damn." She might look at people like, "Oh, you giving Donnie some attention? Okay, I'm gonna sit over here with you."
That's another thing. I bet you she didn't do that either. I bet you it wasn't a thing where like, oh, you took him, let me go next. I will wait for him to talk, so then I'll go. I bet you that didn't happen either.
No, I think it was just one of those things where it was basically like, you're my friend. Well, we're friendly. We might not necessarily be friends. And I respect what you do. So yeah. I stand next to you in solidarity. So that's, and she's already Beyonce. My shine ain't going nowhere. If anything, y'all look stupid. I'm Beyonce. I'm here. We're not. This Tina Turner, baby, the new and improved. Like, I'm a legend, so I'm going to stand with my friends. So that you basically just said, you just pulled your card. You ain't standing in solidarity with nobody.
No. I'm not.
Okay. See, this one I knew I had to watch you. You told me, because you know Joe Budden and them podcasters, when we start making real money, that's...
Toya,
I'm about to put you on a salary.
I don't know why. I don't know why you have this thing where you think that people are going to change, and it ain't changing over here. I think
people should be good overall, do the right thing.
Remember, we were talking about moving to do certain things. And I said, I won't be happy for you if you get certain things before I do. And I'm not
Yeah,
going
you think sure did. And he mean that, y'all.
I
He
mean,
means that.
like, what else
So
was
if I got my big break tomorrow, you're not going to be like, you know what, I'm so proud of you. Because, of course, you know, you're my pizza. I'm going to bring you one, but
well,
you can't even fake it till you make it.
one thing I don't do is fake it. I'm not going to do that. I'm not
Oh, well, that's the motherfucker. Well, maybe not fake that, because let's not play, Dexter.
I'm not faking nothing. I am not faking. I am cool. You be like, you want to go to dinner and celebrate my new accomplishment? Not really. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wait, just said, listen, I'm taking salt over Patty any day.
Oh, the pies. Patty pies.
I guess so. That's what you taught. Yeah, the pies. Okay. Yeah.
Salt doesn't do desserts, does she?
If she did, would you want it?
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't eat. I'm trying not to eat that kind of food, but because it's like soul food, so it's probably like banana pudding and like the potato pies and all that kind of stuff.
Sweet potato pie.
Potato pies. I couldn't figure out what they call it. But wait, let me clear this up real quick though.
Tima Beamer said, "Pray for the boys." She know what she getting into. Team, I'm trying to work on them for you before the date. I'm trying to.
Seriously, I really am always happy for people when they accomplish anything. I love to see people do well, and I will celebrate people. Like I am that are like, I gotta come before you. I'm not really like that. I'm just playing my character.
Hey, what's your character? The bad guy.
The bad guy.
Mickey voice.
Because somebody's got to be the bad guy, so you can talk about it youngly.
They wanted the bad guy.
I'm still not into that Dottie McClurkin Beyonce stuff, but I do think you should celebrate and clap for your friends though. And if it was a situation
and that's what she did.
If it made sense for him to be sitting with those people, like our station, DAS, if our DAS, like, I'm not about to sit with him, then I think what she did made sense. But if it's a station like a country station or a pop station where
that's fine. That's understandable.
He doesn't fit.
But I just feel like for us, you see Donnie McClurkin, I don't give a fuck what your format is. You respect Donnie McClurkin when he comes through. But a lot of people don't know.
Some of us are at the pop stations, though. And I'm not about to sit and talk to...
You can say, Donnie, I'm sorry. And you can say, you know what, because of the station, but I fucking love you. Give me a little something, though. Say something. I'll put it together in a podcast later. Can't do it for here, but I can. Now we have that option. You can podcast it.
I would do that for sure, no matter what kind of station.
Yeah.
I would definitely do that. But I do understand people who don't do that.
So if somebody says she does actually have good pies, better than Patty's pie. I haven't had the Patty pie yet, so I wouldn't know. You can just ask him, what does it feel like to win the Grammy? Be nice. Exactly.
Or I can ask Beyonce.
You know what? And that's why Beyonce said, y'all, you don't want to talk to my friend. You can't talk to me. Okay? Because remember, y'all don't do gospel. And I got a couple gospel songs out there, I think.
And for me, Michelle, she does. And what I would do is I would go on the air and be like, we had Beyonce standing here and she completely gave us the cold shoulder. And I'm going to make a story out of it. You think you're going to act up and not let me get a story?
And you're going to make a story out of it and dumb, roomy, sir, blue, going to beat your ass. Line them up. But you already got it. You already on their list anyway.
I love that, though. Like,
I know you would, because you're a troll.
I'm beefing with the Carter kids.
I made it.
Only thing
we made it.
So Jay-Z and Beyonce make them phone calls. You see Carrie Hilson ain't been seen or heard in decades. Last time you heard anything about Carrie Hilson was You're Turning Me On, which was in 2008.
Don't do that, because she was on the Femme Fatale or Femme something tour with your favorite, Ashanti. Yes. And she was really good. And her father just died not too long ago. And she was just in a movie. We're not going to do this to Miss Carrie baby.
Now, which one of those things, I don't know which one of those you just mentioned was on the radio. So I don't know which one was.
Well, she's elevated. Don't have to be about the radio all the time.
Yeah. Last time Carrie Hilson really made a splash is when she said coronavirus was created by 5G. That was it. I bet Beyonce out there listening to her like, look at her, she's so stupid.
Jack, you wanted this? This what you wanted? Because I saw you looking at her, and then I came through and changed your life. You wanted it, but you wanted that too. You chose right, didn't you? Didn't you? Mm-hmm. And on that note, we are done. Thank you guys.
Oh wait, before we go, speaking of other stations that we would, Valerie Knight, who is the morning show host of The Breeze, just joined the live. We just want to give a shout out.
Valerie?
Right.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I just want to give a shout out to Valerie Knight.
Yes. Hey, Valerie Knight. Thanks for popping in and seeing us. Told her to sit and have some babies. That baby for a Grammy before her.
Oh, that's true. Blue did get a Grammy before Carrie Hilson got one. Poor thing.
Blue says you know what it is. Who?
And
Blue. And what?
I was gonna say Carrie never got married, and I know that's something that she wanted to do because remember she was with somebody. I think he's the basketball player or football player. She was with him forever, and nothing ever came out of that situation. He broke up with her.
Damn, he broke up with her.
From what I heard.
I would reach out to Carrie to see if we get her on the show, but after this, she probably won't.
Well, I'm not apologizing to you, so it's what it is. I'm not apologizing.
You can't apologize for what you said, but speak your piece. Because if you feel this way, trust me, you're not the only person who feels this way. Carrie, let's talk. Miss Carrie, baby, let's talk. Somebody know her.
We should reach out to her and Jermaine Dupri, because they ain't doing nothing over there.
They ain't doing nothing, so you might as well come on in here and talk to us. Talk to some real ones, so we can tell you about yourself.
Well, I'll be nice. We can talk about your latest project. Ooh, well, I don't know what we were talking about.
The weather, how beautiful it is coming out of Rona. What are your plans? Are you still touring? Any gigs coming up?
How is the hookah in Atlanta? Because I know you guys like that. How are you liking that, Carrie?
I'm not going to. Okay, I need you to make the statement one more again before we go.
The views and the opinions expressed on the comments do not reflect LaToya Charleston. They are the views and opinions of Dexter Stuckey and Dexter Stuckey alone. They also do not reflect anything related to Dexter's employment records and history. I'm gonna type that out. The wedding is July. I always be like, oh, the end of July. But now I can tell y'all the date because I pay for everything. The wedding is July.
I heard that shit just in case. Keep them on their toes. We decided to switch it up.
Check. We decided to push it back. Checks cash. I'm good now, so we good.
And you told him July 29th.
30.
Cancun. Javon said he's going to pop up and crash it. I mean, listen, it's a free. Anybody can go to the resort.
I didn't say what state it was in, but I'll just say it's in Mexico. So it's in Mexico. But you don't need to know the details because I don't really want y'all to be popping up on
Mexico okay, don't think it's totally stupid. Do they call their stuff states?
Probably not because it's not in the United States. But I just figured that just made the most sense. Like, what else would you call it?
Because some people call them provinces and or I don't know. Okay, Mexican states and Mexico. We'll leave it at that. We'll Google it and then we'll let you guys know on the next show.
They definitely don't call them states. Like Mexico, like
what do they call them? They call them something.
The state of Tulum. No, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know.
No. I guess is it cities? And well, no, it can't be. This is a good one.
Yeah, great. So looking.
Sector. If we don't know, there are other people that don't know.
Yeah.
So Kima said, are we doing the show in Mexico? I mean, if you're up to it, it's your wedding. Maybe not like a show, but we'll be together. So we might do a little something.
It's so hard for me because like I do so many shows.
Oh my God.
Everybody wants to do a show or a podcast with me. So like,
okay, Shakima, you'll be in Mexico. Shakima, do you want to do the show? We can do something on Sunday on the beach.
And can you please stop saying Mexico? You just call it what it is. It's Dexico.
Mexico.
Well, what are you going for? You're not
I
going.
don't think it's a state. Mexican Quill said it possibly could be called towns in Mexico or Dexico.
Dexico. Let's call it that. If we call it Dexico, we don't got to know what they call it because that's what we calling it. So that's fine.
All right. Well, since you're so booked and busy and it is your wedding, Shakima girl, be ready. We can even keep it on a Sunday. I don't know what time it's going to be, and we don't need him. You okay? You don't like that, do you, sweetie?
Mm.
Well, do him. Shakima will be there. Dion will be there. Lisby will be there. These are all like your friends that got good personalities. Yeah.
Good person.
You'll be all right. Debatable?
No, because I just feel like I'm the personality. To be honest with you, like I'm the one who whatever. I don't know because they're all cocky, and I'm like not cocky, but like I really am.
How you spell humble again?
Dexter, but also how do you spell the material? Dexter. I'm the material. I am, and they know it.
They know it.
That's why.
Okay.
That's why I like my friends from high school because, like, literally, like, there's like the pedestal, and they keep me on the pedestal. The other ones outside of it, they want to be me and compete with me, and it's sad.
Who want to be that?
You.
Shit. It's never given that, sweetie. It's not for me, sweetie.
I'm holding the lead, peach. I'm in the middle.
You holding a peach in the middle?
I'm in the middle. That's me. This is how we're gonna be with the water bottle. I'm holding the middle water bottle. I'm the show. Like,
before we go, give the statement again one last time.
You know,
One last time, Dex. Come on.
There's a wrestling pay-per-view coming on tonight, and I'm in a really good mood. So everything I said today, just don't take me serious today. I'm just in a good mood today.
Okay. The statement, and we'll go.
The views and opinions program are not reflective of LaToya Charleston. They're only Dexter Stuckey and Dexter Stuckey's alone. They also
or the commenters and the comment and our commenters.
Comment or the commenters. Thank you.
And on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. You know, y'all, because of y'all, we keep coming back. So thank you for picking up what we putting down. I say all the shit saying that, right? You picking up what we putting down.
Want to be sugar, like one of those sugar daddy types.
Yeah, to give you that Ron Isley flair, girl. What you want? Let me pay your bills. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. We'll see you hopefully next Sunday, either next Sunday or Monday. But I think.
Well, I don't know. I get my second dose of the vaccine so Sunday, maybe I'll be alive, maybe I won't. We'll see what happens.
You'll be alive. You know what? Now that I think about it, because mine is Monday, and I don't know how I'm going to feel right afterward. Guys, it's a possibility we may take an off week depending on how the vaccine does us. So hopefully we will either see you on Sunday or Monday, but if we don't, y'all know why.
Yeah.
The vaccine got us down the fuck. But after that, we'll be right back. Thank you guys so stinking much, and we will see you soon. Have a good one. If you go, I'm going to still be in Mexico. Wait, she came and go where?
Like I said, I might die as I take the shot.
Well, listen, the trip I already paid for. Shakima, I'll see you there. Show must go on. Team, I know she was on there. If you want, we can just have it like a girls' party. We'll all walk down the aisle so you won't feel,
That'll be bored.
So it's going to happen. It's something, that's what wanted to happen. All this money going down the drain.
But
Humble Dex, he's not about that.
Tell you one thing though. Let me tell you one thing. If I were to die, I don't want y'all to go to Mexico. I don't even want y'all to tell yourselves that lie. To say like this is what he would have wanted. No, it's not. I wanted y'all to be home, not doing that. Don't lie.
Well, it depends on the time, Dex. If it's the shot that gets you, that's plenty of time. Like the burial will happen. Like it's done. So why won't we'll turn this into a remembrance trip.
No. But
so it'll still be based around you.
I'm not one of those people that is like, go on and live life. I don't want that. I'm getting a call now, so I guess I should leave.
Yeah. Well, it's happening. Shakima and Fatima, rather he make it or not, we'll see you in Mexico. Everybody have a good one, and we'll see you on the next show. Bye.
Bye, guys.